Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm Cincinnati Man. I'm here with another episode of Love is Blind, season 6, episode 3. Name of the episode is Operation Get My Girl Back. I ain't gonna lie, the title confused me 'cause I thought they were gonna show Matthew running after Amber. I was like, oh, he's not even in this. Okay. So anyway, let's get to the actual let's start with the stable and the stable relationship so far. It was awesome to see Johnny and Amy finally get together after he proposed and they hugged. And Amy's very pretty and she wore a nice, elegant dress. Um, Johnny looked pretty good himself, had his hair, that big mane of hair that he has, and nice blazer on. It's very awesome to see them together, and I'm happy for them. But you know how these things go. You get very antsy when you want to see them out for the first time on a vacation or out with the families and everything. Um, it kind of amazed me, or no, shocked. Sorry, it kind of shocked me um, how it seemed kind of like Amy had like a lack of confidence in her beauty. I don't know why. It just seems. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's personal. So, but I hope she has more confidence in her ability to be happy. Um, Britt and Kenneth. Hey, I this beautiful thing. I made a joke the last episode. Like, hey, they're not gonna. They're churchgoers and they're not about all that drama. So they're not really paying attention to them as much. You know, right? So they're just gonna skip over them. Then they gave them some time, and you got to know their stories and everything. And hey, Kenneth proposed. You know, that's what's up. I'm very confident in that in these two couples, but hopefully we're all proven right. Um, Now let's get to it. Where do I want to start at? Um, Jeremy got some things he has to figure out. Is interesting because I don't think I don't I'm not sure who he should be with. I don't know if he should be with Sarah and I'm kind of split on it as I look through the episode. What Laura seems pretty cool. You know, she's awkward and but she's very outgoing, and that's a very awesome trait to have. Um, Sarah Ann, I don't know. Like, there's something about that social media following thing. She seems kind of like a plastic doll. I mean, because of the lipo and everything, she has this kind of like fakeness to her. It just throws me off. I'm not sure. It's funny. One of my friend James, watching. He said he hasn't told me anything. He's further along with me. He just said he's never really liked Jeremy. I was like, oh, I never really had a problem with him. So we'll see how it goes. If I really had to guess, mm, he's probably leaning towards. He's probably leaning towards Laura. Honestly, he's probably leaning towards Laura. It wouldn't surprise me if he's probably going towards Laura, but I could be wrong. Um, hey, the situation with Jimmy and Chelsea is very interesting. They seem really locked in, and Jessica. I will say this though, Jessica had a question that a lot of couples do talk about, but it's not really put online like that in the movies or anything. She basically told him straight up, like, "Hey, look, Jimmy, you cannot be following like Instagram thoughts and all kinds of stuff like that. That's like a no go for her because it's not respecting her and your focus." And I got a couple of friends. They're married and they don't follow none of that stuff. They don't follow none of that stuff because they respect their wives too much to do something like that. I follow it. Yeah. Okay. Look, if I got married, or a girlfriend. Hey, those followers gonna get cleaned up like a like Instagram and Facebook, like Instagram and Twitter when they get rid of all the bots. That shit gonna be cleaned up. Okay, Trevor, when he threw that Hail Mary, when he knows that Jimmy is so close to choosing Chelsea, that was awkward. And unfortunately, we've all been in situations where you feel like you're losing the person, so you just throw that "I love you," and you're like, I hope that "I love you" work to make them stay and love me. But it's funny. Chelsea was like, giggling, 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 and I was listening. She said, "Oh, thank you so much," and I'm like, she didn't say it back. She did not say it back. I'm pretty sure she didn't. And then she walked out and she started crying, and I was like, oh man, she was giggling because she didn't know what to say. Um, I think Jimmy's gonna pick Chelsea. I really do, and for um I feel bad for Jessica, but you know they're all trying to pick the right one, and you know you desperately want something, but in life you might not get it, and it's looking like it's probably not going to happen. If I had to take a real good guess at this. Oh, okay, I'll wrap this up. Clay and AD. Okay, Clay apologized, but part of me feel like he apologized because he won, not because part of me. But then when he started crying and stuff, and I was like, dang, like it's so interesting to see somebody that physically looks pretty good and looks wise and muscles and stuff, and he is just so fragile. It's really surprising how that's broken down over the first three episodes. Um, I, I don't know about I don't a I don't know about 80's emotional ability to handle that though. Cause he, like, hey, yeah, don't yell at me. I'm trying to understand. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot more arguments. It's gonna like as they iron stuff out, hopefully. I just really still don't think they at the point of loving each other, but hey, they running out of time, they gotta pick somebody. Well, I'm Cincinnati man. That was my thoughts, my reaction on season 6, episode 3 of Love is Blind. I want to thank anyone and everyone that's tuned in, and we'll go from there and on to the next one. Have a nice day.